Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. First down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he stopped right at the 20. Gain of 5.
Tackled at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bills' passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 19 yards away. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off the ball.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Dalton off play action. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
It's a gain of 2. And the Saints, first down.
Play action here with Dalton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Dalton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And Dalton to throw. That's out to the flat for Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Bills' 46-yard line.
On second and 9, Dalton. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Passing, it's Dalton. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
4th down, Dalton wants to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buffalo.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bills 7, Saints nothing.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Cook following the penalty. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So Dalton now. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this returnable for Hines. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To the air, Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton, he dumps it down to Ingram. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Dalton. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
And it'll be Dalton again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. There's Chris Olave. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Dalton. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So on 4th down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Throwing, Dalton. And it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is... All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brad, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offensive, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And just a yard to go here on second down. Play fake. Here's Dalton. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Dalton sets up play action. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Dalton now to pass. On the check down, it's Ingram. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Andy Dalton. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. And again, it's Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From midfield, here's Allen. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Allen going to go on 4th down. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive. And finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? That's complete to his running back, Kamara. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. But Charles, in a tie game, you always wonder who's going to be making the big plays. Right now, it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last 2 drives have ended with interceptions.
They are certainly dictating this game, aren't they? Now it's going to come down to which offense can follow their defense's lead and step up in the clutch themselves.
He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Second and 5. To throw here, Dalton. The pass caught by Olave. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This will be Dalton again. This one taken in by Olave. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Dalton for the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll work this down inside the 30. First and 10 for Dalton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He's at the 40, the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Dalton off play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
That's out to the flat for Ingram. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Allen to throw. And that is incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Back to throw. Allen. And now here's another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to something. Their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for six. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Dalton's throw caught by Olave. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Here's Dalton. Johnson's got it complete. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 45 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Second down, and it's Kamara again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? We're getting overtime. Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Here's Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.